it's Boosted Kaytea here. Today I'm at Antelope Valley Volkswagen. I'm going to be reviewing this 2021 MK7.5 GTI. This is my favorite body style, so I'm excited to see what's into it. The first thing I noticed are the headlights. They are a lot more square than previous years, and I really like this design. It gives the car a mean look without being too flat or anything like that. They are LED, but also I like that the red line in the headlight comes along with the grille. So that attention to detail is pretty cool. And then you go down the fog lights, and they are pretty hidden, but they're kind of like with this, I'm gonna call it a whisker design. I do like it. It looks very slick. So then you come over here and you have the honeycomb grills. It looks really good in my opinion. It's not too much and it's not too little. I actually think it is just the perfect amount. Going to the wheels, they are not the Tomahawks. They are, I don't know what to call these actually. They kind of remind me of Audi wheels. They are a gloss black, but I do like them. One cool thing about the MK7.5 is it does come standard with the bigger brake kit on the front and the rear. And I believe that it is the same brake kit as the Golf R comes with. One thing to mention is that the black gloss matches with the mirrors, and it comes along with the black on the sunroof. Little details like that are what makes a car, in my opinion. So yeah, coming to the inside, the first thing you'll notice is the bigger entertainment center. It is an 8-inch entertainment center, and it is touchscreen. And it does have navigation, it has your normal radio, and it does have obviously Bluetooth that you can connect your phone to. And then it also does have heated seats on both sides. It's just all the normal knobs, nothing too crazy for a 2021. So then you move down here. Obviously it is a DSG, so it's just your normal shifter. It does have the start-stop system. It's also got this driving mode selection, and it comes up onto your screen so you can choose whatever you want, and it does have a custom option. You can adjust it to your please, but yeah. And then of course it does have the traction control button here as well. And of course you have your push to start button here. Then you move up and you do have your call assistance, and then you have this bigger sunroof, just a mesh thing that you can open and close. You come over to the dash, and it does have the honeycomb inside. It has it right here, and it has it on the doors as well, so it ties it all together. So then you go over here, and with the steering wheel you do still have like a little bit of a sportier one, but it's not as sporty as I've seen in previous years and in the Mark 8. So it would just get some used to, but I do like that it is thinner than the other ones. It's still a pretty good wheel, but yeah. And then obviously you just have the normal buttons on the steering wheel and the normal GTI badge. And then you go to the cluster, just a normal cluster. It's similar to the Mark 5. It's just not been very much redesigned. The one thing that I did notice is that you can actually change it. It has a lap timer, so really cool. You can time whatever the heck you want, which I think is really sick. Driving data, assistance, navigation up there, audio, anything you would please, vehicle status, all that good stuff. Yeah. And then you go over here, and of course you just have the normal knob for your headlights and your fog lights. And this car does come with front and rear assistant and blind spot assistant, all for your biggest needs. So then going to the seats, they are not the typical GTI plaid seats that you will normally see. They are actually leather. They are pretty soft leather, but they do not feel cheap at all. Same in the back. Of course you have like the little buckets just to keep you all in place while going through the canyon. So moving back to the exterior of the car, the first thing I did notice was that the little spoiler extension, I think it looks really good. It gives it more of that mean look that I do like. So, and it's not too flashy, so it's just kind of simple. I like it. And then with the MK7.5, you do have a little bit of an updated taillight. I like it. The Mark 7 and the 7.5s are my favorite style for the taillights and the headlights. And then moving down to the exhaust system, you do still have like the chrome. It just seems pretty thick for what it is. And then you do have like a boxier bumper from previous years. I like the boxier cars, so I like it. It looks really nice to me. And something you might not notice is it does bring in the honeycomb as well as in the plastic trim that is back here. So that's cool. Going into the trunk, just your normal hood. You've got the cover, you've got floor mats, a first aid kit, and it is windy, but we're gonna keep going. And of course you have a spare tire. Just typical GTI things. Okay, so that's the details of the Mark 7.5. Really cool car. We're gonna go drive it now and see how I actually like it, because driving it can be a lot different, but I have a feeling I'm gonna like it. Okay, let's go. So now we're driving the car, and so far I really like it. So I am in manual mode, and I am going to use the paddles. I forgot to mention it does have paddles. And I'm also going to put it into sport driving mode. I don't know what it does, so let's find out together. Okay, so it stiffened it. Okay, that's really good to know. I'm gonna try that. Is that for real? I really like this car. So I did do a Mark 8 review a couple of weeks ago, as you guys have seen. So if you didn't, it's on my Instagram, it's not on my YouTube. I like this a lot more than I like the Mark 8. The driver experience on this car versus the Mark 8 is a lot better. You can actually like feel the road. It feels like a car. It doesn't feel electronic-y. I still like the Mark 8, but I like this car more. We're gonna do a little poll. As you know, can't do this video without a poll. A lot of you commented on that, but yes, I have to do a poll. Like, otherwise, you don't really know the car. And that's kind of a big thing with the cars. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, so we're at 20, and let's go for it. I like this car a lot. So compared to the Mark 8, this has a lot more kick. The Mark 8 did have the kick, but it was so smooth that you can't feel it. That was my problem with the Mark 8. So just this little feeling, I do like the Mark 7.5 more. But like I said, jeez, it's so great. This one does only have 14,000 miles, so it is basically a new car, in my opinion. I have 200,000 miles. This is a lot newer than my car. It's basically a baby, but it feels like a brand new car. Okay, we're gonna do one more pull, and then we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna start at 20. We're gonna step on it. So that's pretty cool. Has a really good kick. This is my favorite generation of the GTI. So if I could, I'd buy this in a heartbeat. And it sounds really cool too. It sounds really cool. For being stock, it sounds very sporty. It's not quiet, but it's not loud. It's just got a good sound. So yeah. This is sick. The interior just feels so nice and just great. Okay, we're gonna head back to the dealership now. Had to do it. You guys know I had to do it. Don't tell them I did that. Thank you. MK7.5 GTI. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, it's such a cool car. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day.